business has been very simple, and now as the days are going on, the business is becoming complex, complex and complex. The complexities increases and it provides an opportunity to the business to improve on its value addition, thereby delighting the customers. So the new complexities pose new problems. So the new problems gives an opportunity to the business to innovate and solve the problems. So the new technologies, new innovations always help the businesses to satisfy the customers. The complexities are multifold. The place complexities, the person's complexities. So because the human nature is also undergoing change because of the lifestyle. So initially, all depending on the parents and the family was a more affable human beings. Now they are changing into more competitive and more human beings with more difficulties because they don't have the support of the families as the days going along. So these complexities has to be solved. So the employees' delight has to be ensured. The customer's delight has to be ensured. The technology has to be used in such a way that all these complexities can be solved. So, for example, if we see the complexity of moving around the globe, the plane, the technology which has evolved has been serving its good. So likewise, in businesses, the serving of the customers who are far and away, the internet is helping us. Likewise, so now I am a member, for example, I am a member of CGMA, that is Global Management Accountant, that is CIMA London. I never went there. I wrote the exams in India, it was corrected, and now if I want to make payment for the annual fees, so I can do that through internet. So the plastic cards has shrunk the world into one unit. The customers have preferences. The customers have become demanding. The customers have become complex. So the enterprises has to service the customers. So in order to service them, they have also to become more efficient and more closer to the customers. For example, a person visiting a hotel, so he likes to have a homely atmosphere with a more comfortable stay and all the facilities of his office. So he is becoming demanding on the hotel. So the hotel has to provide, previously they were providing TV, now an internet connection into the room. So they have to give, previously they were giving telephone collection, but that may not be required today. So the more technology can be used to satisfy the customers. And what is delight? The delight is a state of mind what the customers get when he receives the services or benefits which he never expected to receive from the existing supplier. So they're serving the unexpected things to the customers, understanding their needs in advance is the customer delight. So this is possible by technology, by like Sibyl or any other software which remembers the preferences and satisfy them even if they have forgotten all those things. So when we say department, we mean it is compartments. So department has been working in compartments over a period of time and they work in their own sphere without interacting with other people of other departments. We call it a military organization where one person wants to communicate to another person in another department. So then he has to talk to his boss. His boss has to talk to his the departmental boss, and he will communicate to them. Today, with the advent of technology, a member of one department can communicate with other departments with chat, online portal. This is one area. The other area, so the processes are computerized. The processes are put in an ERP, where one person understands what the other departments are doing. For example, if we put the purchase order, when purchase order is processed, the purchase in the purchase order, the purchase department will be able to see what has happened to the order, whether the goods have been supplied or not, or whether the payments have been done to the customer or not, through his own user ID and password. So this is the great advantage where ERPs have brought into the business. So the seamless integration of the departments is possible when we are working under an ERP or a computerized environment, which will be able to help us to sync all the processes and all the activities of different departments. Yeah. The businesses today, if we make a question whether it can live without IT, or for that matter whether human beings can live without IT, this is like asking questions whether people can live without chappals or without a bus or a car or a cycle. So IT has become so pervasive. So it is important that each and every activity of the business is today touched upon by IT. The governments have become computerized. So all the returns to be filed with the governments have become increasingly digital. So we look at booking of train tickets, we look at booking of bus tickets. So everything has become computerized. So likewise, even a small trader, let us assume we have a pan dukan shop. So does he require an IT? Yes, he requires an IT, mainly because he can keep a small printouts and all his totals he can make through a calculating machine. Instead of that, if he put a small computer, so he can at the end of the day calculate how much money he has earned, and he will be able to understand whether he has lost money while giving exchanges, or whether he has gained, or how much sales, and he will be able to project tomorrow how much sales he will do, and he can even find out how much pan, मीठा पान कितना बेचा है. So like that he can find out. So it will help him to find out tomorrow how much he has to make that type of purchases. So that will avoid wastages. It will be a national benefit if the individual traders, the individual small dukans, if we can avoid the wastages or the things which are wasted, then it will be a national importance. So not only that, so small trader, whether he should have, so imagine a situation, everything the trader remembers in his heart, how much each of his customer has to pay. If he has given credit, it will be more useful if he uses the computer. So wherever he can has to remember by himself, so he can key it into the PC. And today with a small simple packages like Tally or similar thing, which are cost effective and which will be more useful to the small traders, even small traders. So they can print the receipts, they can print the bills. Unless one wants, so I do not want to become profitable, or I cannot, I don't want to run the business with IT with a stubborn mind. So IT has pervaded everywhere. He can even log in to his mobile phones and ask all the things. So mobile connectivity also can help the virtual. He can even satisfy the customers. So the customers can send the order through an email. He can process it and send. So imagine how easy it would have been for a small trader in a small village or a town. And today, if you look at the doctors in the small towns, they keep the customers' records in either cloud computing, the virtual places where they are providing spaces or in their own computers. So imagine a person in the village, he has got a 10-year medical history and he wants to go to a bigger hospital for a important investigation, and all his history is available online. So it would greatly help the individuals to get the correct type of treatment based on his previous history. And today, bigger hospitals like Apollo and all are doing telemedicines. So telemedicines through which the patient in very remote villages are able to access the best of the doctors in the world. Not only in India, so they can even access the best of the doctors in the world. So the IT has pervaded each and every walk of life in most of the towns, cities, and even villages. So even villages, they can improve their crops and the productivity by looking at what is the weather conditions, which will be able to suit by looking at internet. There are lot of states which help the farmers to properly plant their crops and harvesting and seeding and so many areas. So I think without IT, our life will become very, very stone aged, and I do not think we can ever go back to the situation where we cannot use IT.